Hello and welcome to another episode of intelliTALKS. For today we have a special guest all the way from Alibaba. We have Yikun Shao. Welcome, Yikun. How are you today?
Good. Thank you, Marcel. It's a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you. And also we're very excited because we are here to find out some very nice insights and good information for our audience when it comes to, of course, the Alibaba. Everyone knows Alibaba, I'm sure. So yeah, at the end of the day, we're trying to tap into spreading the word and finding more about it. But let's start with the beginning. If you can introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about yourself and your journey with Alibaba so far.
Sure. Thank you, Marcel. Hi, everyone. My name is Yikun Shao. I lead the North America supply chain team for Alibaba.com, based out of our New York office. Before joining Alibaba in 2020, I worked as a business and trade consultant with PwC for about 15 years, spending half of my time in Asia, particularly in Japan and China, and the other half in New York City. My focus at that time was on duty planning, trade compliance management, and global supply chain restructuring for mostly larger enterprise clients. But in 2020, I joined Alibaba when, as a result of the pandemic, I saw many SMBs were embracing e-commerce as they face many challenges, especially in the supply chain area. They are not only using Alibaba.com to broaden their sales channels, but also to secure wider sourcing options and overcome logistics challenges. So my task from day one at Alibaba.com has been to identify customer pain points in cross-border trade and shipping areas, and on that basis, provide online platform solutions to help ease or address these challenges.
That's brilliant. Also, I want to make a disclosure here. I run a couple of brands along with business partner on Amazon US, and Alibaba is our first stop always. So yeah, and only stop actually. So yeah, happy to have you here and also spreading the word about Alibaba, even though again everyone knows about Alibaba. But let's dive a little bit about into the services that Alibaba is providing to business decision makers. What kind of services and what people, maybe something that people do not know, because whatever.
Yeah, sure. I'm glad to hear, very heartened that many of your audience may already have either heard of or worked with Alibaba. But just in a nutshell, Alibaba.com is an online B2B marketplace. You can think of it as an online trade show that opens 24/7. We help connect business buyers and suppliers globally and provide digital infrastructure and online solutions to facilitate and fulfill these online orders. We have teams or experts around the world to provide support to our customers, both buyers and suppliers, in navigating the complex landscape of cross-border trade. Keep in mind that many or most of our customers are SMBs or small to mid-sized businesses. They don't always have sufficient resources to deploy in tackling these complexities. And with our help in terms of the operational aspects in these online transactions, we hope that they can focus their time and efforts on growing their core businesses. So as you mentioned, as a marketplace, digital one, there are a number of core functions, that are aimed to help facilitate online transactions and to support these order fulfillment. But in addition to that, we have also recently launched a slew of new offerings to better assist smaller businesses on our platform. I would give two quick examples. The first one is the Alibaba.com AI sourcing agent, which leverages 1 billion existing product listings and our 25 years of industry knowledge to synthesize information and simplify the searching process for potential partners globally. To give some specific examples, our AI sourcing agent can process questions or full documents to deliver key insights or answers for our users. It can make proactive sourcing recommendations and deliver intelligent comparisons on suppliers based on the information available. It can also connect users with potential sourcing partners to further explore capabilities and answer additional questions that they may have. Last but not the least, it can also issue smart RFQs or request for quotation to potential sourcing partners for our business buyers. Once a buyer has identified some potential candidates, and then provide users with a comparison of the responses that they receive. So these all help simplify and streamline their sourcing processes on our platform. Another quick thing I would mention is that recently we launched Alibaba.com Business Edge credit card, which offers cardholders a choice of either 3% cashback or 60-day interest-free payment terms on purchases of up to $40,000 made on Alibaba.com every year. Purchases using this card on our platform are also eligible for an extended 90-day order protection through our trade assurance services, which, if you're interested, I can talk more about later. As well as, it also offers the MasterCard Award Elite benefits with access to products and services that help boost productivity, reach new customers, and give peace of mind with our protection programs. So these are just a few latest product examples by our platform, but I do think they highlight our understanding of the needs or pain points of smaller businesses, and also our expertise and capabilities in the B2B trading area.
No, that's great. You got my interest, at least on the credit card bit. Is there any limitation, or is it available for everyone in US and Europe as well?
In the US market, yes, for sure. I think we just launched that. Actually, we can provide more details to your audience if interested in terms of eligibility and application processes. We'll be happy to do that.
Yeah, that's very good. And yeah, as long as it's a competitive advantage on the marketplace, why not? And it's with Alibaba, so you're still using the money on Alibaba, so to speak, in order to grow the business. Why not? It sounds good to me, at least. Yeah. Brilliant.
Thank you.
All right. Can you give us like a high-level overview of the importance of securing one's supply chain? How would you look at that from your perspective and your experience?
Yeah, sure. I don't think, first of all, it's an exaggeration to state that the supply chain is really the lifeline of a business. No business can operate without the ability to secure their desired inventories and efficiently move them throughout various processes. Actually, the importance of the supply chain is illustrated by one of the findings of one of our Alibaba.com Global SME Confidence Index. This is a survey of more than 2,000 SMEs across some major economies globally, including France, Germany, the United Kingdom, and the US. We found that 1/4 of global SMEs cited supply chain or sourcing issues and stock availability as the biggest challenge that they face over the next year, or they anticipate to face over the next year. This focus on supply chain and sourcing issues, I think, illustrates how many businesses are thinking of their supply chain as a main or top priority, underlining the importance of it. I think additionally, securing one's supply chain is crucial for preparing for disruptions of all kinds. I think everyone knows that supply chain, or no supply chain professionals are stranger to challenges and uncertainties in this area. But I also think it's fair to say that the degree to which these were presented in recent years was sort of unprecedented. These challenges may pertain to supply chain disruptions, fluctuating shipping and logistics costs, supplier-related issues, and unpredictable trade policies. So against that backdrop, again, I think a well-established and secure supply chain really helps a business continue to run smoothly or pivot as needed to ensure it can continue to deliver products to its customers.
Well, absolutely. And that's actually the core of the business, because if supply chain breaks, well, you're in a bit of a trouble. How can let's say, the business owners protect our supply chain and our orders, for example? Are there any protection advices you can provide?
Yes, that's a great question. I think in today's very volatile business environment, that is, as you said, very crucial. In terms of steps or actions that you could take, I think there are a few things I would mention to safeguard your operations. First and foremost, I think diversifying your supply chain is critical. It's needless to say, relying on a single supplier or geographic region can leave you vulnerable to disruptions, whether it's due to extreme weathers or natural disasters, political tensions, or even some unexpected demand spikes. So by having multiple sourcing partners or contingency plans in place, you will ensure that your operation remains flexible and adaptable, allowing you to pivot quickly if your primary supply chain faces any issues. Also, I think it is important to research your available options thoroughly. I think in today's digital world, B2B sourcing platforms like ours offer powerful tools to help secure your supply chain. Using an example at Alibaba.com, we provide several safeguards for businesses through our Alibaba Guarantee program. That program includes benefits or features such as products at a fixed price with shipping fees included, so there are no unexpected cost changes or elements. We also, under that program, have a promised dispatch of goods within 72 hours, ensuring that our customers will have predictable lead times. And we also guarantee delivery by an expected date estimate, which helps businesses manage their inventory and avoid any downtime. And most importantly, again, as a platform, we offer after-sale services such as quick money back or for order issues and free local returns for defective products. These protections really help give business owners peace of mind, knowing that they are covered even when things don't go as planned. So yeah, really in short, I think diversifying your supply chain, exploring platforms like Alibaba.com for built-in protections for your sourcing or online orders, and always stay proactive in managing potential risks are some important steps to help safeguard your operations.
Yeah, that's very important. It's more like in backup. So I used to work as an IT engineer and as an architect for backup solutions. So backup is very important, especially when something unexpected can happen, like strikes or whatever. Never know. So yeah, it's good to have a backup. Sure. I like that you mentioned logistics. So what options do we have as business owners in terms of logistics services support from Alibaba?
Sure. Yeah, when it comes to logistics services, there are really a wide range of options available to help businesses navigate their sourcing and shipping journey. But specific to small to medium-sized businesses, they don't typically possess the volume or relationship that enable them to negotiate the best price or prioritized capacity. So at Alibaba.com, we aim to help these businesses get what they desire. Through our Alibaba.com logistics services, we provide comprehensive logistics solutions designed to make shipping smoother for our customers. And we recently introduced some new features at our annual co-create event. I want to just give some examples. One of the key offerings.
I missed that one, so yeah, maybe next year we'll also join you.
Oh, you're very, very welcome, and your audience as well. And we are going to do it. I think, during this year's event, I think what we highlighted, one of the key offerings in terms of logistics services is high delivery speed and efficiency. We collaborate with leading global carriers and service providers and streamline logistics by integrating various segments from origin to final destination to ensure that businesses receive their products faster and more efficiently. This kind of performance optimization is essential for maintaining customer satisfaction, I think, in today's fast-paced market. We also provide competitive shipping options tailored for businesses of all sizes, including those working with tight budgets. For example, we offer flexible shipping options that cater to various financial needs, such as consolidating small packages to reduce cost, or helping businesses compare shipping prices to avoid fluctuations, especially when dealing with larger or more bulky shipments. We have online tools and platforms to help with those aspects. And on top of that, as a platform, as I briefly touched upon, we've also built out a very convenient customer service option throughout the entire logistics process. From initial price inquiries to final delivery, we offer comprehensive online support through our platform, and businesses can also, of course, track their shipments in real time through our platform. This makes their shipping experience more transparent and less stressful, hopefully. So whether you're looking for speed, cost savings, or a more customized solution, the logistics options out there, especially through Alibaba.com, can help businesses of all kinds manage their supply chain more effectively.
All right. Also, this is very important. What about securing, and this is a personal question, securing like a price for the busiest periods? Because we know that shipping can get really busy and really expensive at a certain point of the year. Is the Alibaba able to secure a good price, even if that's coming up?
Yes, that's a good question, and a challenge faced by many smaller businesses. And our approach is to, I mentioned earlier, we have an Alibaba.com logistics marketplace. So our approach is to incorporate a marketplace which, we have onboarded hundreds of service providers in this area, and we provide the online real-time quoting tool. So at minimum, once our customers type in their shipment dimensions or requirements, they can instantly search for many solutions with price upfront or transparent to them at the beginning, and they can compare services and pick whatever they desire. Even during peak season, I think rendering that level of diversity and options, numerous options, would certainly help them get a more competitive pricing with the services that they desire.
And make the best decision. That's very good. Okay, thank you for that. What about order protection services? And what can we get in terms of order protection, which is very important to business owners?
Yeah, it's also certainly very important for us as a platform. I think those protections are really essential for maintaining stability and peace of mind in today's world. Supply chain issues like shipping delays or product damages are not only frustrating, but can also be very costly. So without these protections in place, businesses might have to not only invest additional resources to execute a contingency plan, but also face with unnecessary disruptions. So at Alibaba.com, we offer a number of order protection services designed to give businesses sort of this peace of mind. In addition to the Alibaba Guarantee Program I mentioned earlier, we also offer protections through our trade assurance program. This is an excellent option for businesses because it provides secure and easy ways to pay for your B2B orders through our platform. With trade assurance, payments are essentially protected through an escrow service, ensuring that funds are only released when both parties are satisfied or the agreement terms are met and the goods are received by the buyer. It also safeguards against unforeseen issues like product quality concerns or shipping delays. The program applies to both ready-to-ship products as well as custom-made items on our platform. So I think that program really can give businesses flexibility regardless of what they are sourcing. So yeah, back to your point, I think order protection really helps business avoid financial strain from unexpected disruptions while ensuring their supply chain remain resilient. And therefore, these programs are really key to reducing risk and giving business owners the confidence to focus on growth rather than potential setbacks.
That's very important, and thank you for that. It's very clear, and hope everyone is tapping into that, because at the end of the day, the business needs to go on. So yeah, always. What about the types of fulfillment options that are available to businesses? Some advantages, disadvantages. Can you maybe give us some insights on those?
Yes. First, to your point, really critical component for business looking to streamline their procurement processes and optimize supply chain operations. I think from an Alibaba.com point of view, we offer various fulfillment options ranging from supplier rendered fulfillment, Alibaba.com fulfilled orders, to offering buyers the options to arrange for their own shipping and other services, such as the marketplace tool I just mentioned. And they all come with their own set of advantages. For example, our Alibaba.com fulfillment services provide businesses with a comprehensive suite of services designed to make the sourcing and fulfillment process more efficient. That includes, for example, it offers tailored supplier recommendations based on our customers' unique business needs, regular production checks to ensure quality, and shipping consolidation services to help optimize the logistics and as well as reducing costs. We also provide other essential services for fulfillment in the areas such as price negotiation, online audits, pre-shipment inspections, and storage and customs clearance assistance. So these are all tasks that can otherwise be time-consuming or costly if handled separately. But with our support and our platform, they are essentially streamlined into one cohesive process. So I think using these types of third-party fulfillment options can save businesses time, money, and reduce the risk of legal or compliance issues.
That's very important. Thank you for putting some light into that one. And also, I would like to tap into the warehousing options and maybe some advantages, disadvantages. What is Alibaba offering from the warehousing perspective?
Sure. I think just to set the backdrop or background, warehousing, we also think of it as a critical part of supply chain management. I think one of the main reasons is that we have seen that demand for products always fluctuate, whether due to seasonal trends or broader market conditions. Business really need to ensure that they have enough inventory to meet demands at any given time. I still recall from my experience from the COVID-19 pandemic, at that time as consumer spending pulled back, especially on non-essential goods, many businesses found themselves with a surplus of inventory. And to manage this excess, companies turned to warehousing solutions to store their goods until demand picked up again. And this ability to store surplus inventory became really crucial, helping businesses avoid having to liquidate or drastically discount their products during the downturn. And later, as economies began to recover and pandemic era restrictions started to lift, consumer demand for non-essential items started to surge. So businesses, that had invested in warehousing were in a strong or stronger position. They already had the inventory in place to meet that demand quickly. So again, by leveraging warehousing options, these businesses could capitalize on the market recovery without facing delays or shortages, which would have resulted in missed sales opportunities. So in terms of the options out there on the market, of course, one of the most simple warehousing option is local warehousing, especially when it comes to cross-border trade through online B2B platforms. Having or under the option of local warehousing, businesses can identify warehouse within the area that they are, or their overseas market, to keep their inventory close to meet any surge in demand, for example, in the United States. But one potential downside to that is that supply chain disruptions can sometimes negatively impact inventory and also make it harder to fulfill orders, that's farther away from your physical location. And also, we have seen a lot of companies started to use the option of third-party warehouses. Yes. And this option, of course, allows business decision makers, particularly those at smaller businesses, to increase their storage capacity while minimizing the cost and transit time to key customer bases. But this option also requires extensive research and staying up to date on requirements, as those third-party warehousing providers can often have complex and evolving restrictions. And I would also mention, from Alibaba.com, we are also in the process of developing a local warehousing program for global suppliers who are looking to both transact or supply the US market, as well as US domestic suppliers looking to looking for storage options in the United States. And we are going to roll out in the next couple of months a certified warehousing program where our customers can use our platform to to secure warehousing options in the United States, and they can have data visibility tools through our platform to help manage their inventory, as well as tracking their fulfillment options. So I don't want to reveal too much at this juncture, but I want to give sort of a heads up in this area to highlight that we really think of it as a strategic area, and more importantly, an area many businesses are facing challenges in. So we are trying to help tackle those.
That's very important, and I'm looking forward to that, because it will ease up things, especially in the current fees that Amazon is taking for the inventory that is unsold on the Amazon warehouses. It's very important to have a backup plan and just source from a close by 3PL or Amazon's warehouse. Depends on the pricing, but this will be very important, and transparency, and also the trust that comes with it, because all the suppliers will have to be vetted by Alibaba and verified, and they have to pass certain tests and certifications. So definitely, it's a lot of trust, and very, very, very. I'm looking forward to it personally. So,
thank you, Marcel, for that comment. I really I appreciate that. You're certainly right that we want to make sure that only the most qualified service providers in whatever area are admitted to provide services to our customers. But to your earlier point as well, I think really we focus on diversification. when it comes to different aspects of supply chain, and including the warehousing area, or in terms of the shipping options. Again, we are a platform nowadays not only for products, but also when it comes to fulfillment services. We are really focusing on offering our customers diverse options, and give them, more importantly, the control that they desire in those processes, so that they can have the options, they can have the information to make the decisions, and really get what they desire.
That's brilliant. Thank you for all the explanations. Is there any other advice you would give to all the entrepreneurs and the businesses out there when it comes to securing their supply chains?
Yeah, sure. I think, just in summary, I think securing your supply chain is really essential, as we mentioned, as we discussed, for the long-term success of any growing business. And there are a few key strategies that I'd recommend to entrepreneurs and decision makers in this space. I think first, it is crucial to constantly evaluate your supply chain operations. In today's very fast-paced, ever-changing world, supply chain disruptions and shifting consumer trends can occur at any time. So businesses need to stay nimble and adaptable in order to survive, honestly. So regularly assessing the efficiency of your processes, identifying potential vulnerabilities, and looking for opportunities to optimize will keep you better prepared to face challenges and capitalize on new opportunities. Another key point is maintaining positive relationships with your suppliers. I think everyone would agree that building and nurturing strong relationships can offer significant advantages. For example, suppliers are more likely to offer minimum order quantities that work for your business, provide you that flexibility, but also they can provide customizable options to help differentiate your products and be flexible with pricing and payment terms. Those all can come from strong supplier relationships, and they will enable you to quickly source and introduce new products to the market, which is critical in keeping up with consumer demand. Another thing I want to mention is that in today's tech-driven world, it's important to leverage the tools available to you. For example, AI-powered solutions like what I mentioned earlier, Alibaba.com's AI sourcing agent can help streamline critical processes like identifying suppliers, negotiating prices, and managing orders. These tools not only make decision-making faster, but also free up your team's resources and time, allowing you to focus on other important aspects of growing your business, like marketing or product development. I think those are, I think one more thing I would mention is don't underestimate the power of networking with other business decision makers or your peers. Engaging with these peers and learning from their experiences can really spark new ideas for improving your supply chain operations. And networking also provides a support system and a knowledge base that can help you adapt more quickly in the face of disruptions. So I think these are just a few strategies I think we have seen that will not only help secure companies' supply chains, but also drive their businesses' growth and resilience.
I like that very much. Thank you, Yikun, for that explanation, especially the networking part. For everyone out there, we recommend to join Co-Create and just meet the Alibaba folks and get to ask the real questions in person. But if there are any other questions, we are happy to have them in the comments. We'll be having a comment section, so any question will be answered. And yeah, we'll also be tapping into more from the Alibaba team if they're, of course, available to join in based on what you, the audience, will be asking. we'll maybe find some good subjects to present and tap into Alibaba deeper. Myself personally, I am looking forward to look into the credit card. That's one thing, and also waiting for the warehousing service to come up. So that's perfect. Thank you very much, Yikun. It's been a very knowledgeable, let's say, session in terms of all the information provided. If there's something else you want to add from your side, or we're good for the day.
Also, I think you've covered all of the key areas.
Yeah, everyone knows Alibaba.com, but I'm still bringing it up on the screen for everyone to tap into it. And yeah, all right. Then thank you for the availability and for all the knowledge shared with the audience today. And yeah, I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Marcel. It's an absolute pleasure, and we're here to support. So feel free to reach out. Thank you.
Take care. Bye now.
Take care.